Yeah, that body's a blessing, girl. I ain't trying to pressure her. She messed with the temperature.
Never a dull day in crypto. So, market overview. Bitcoin, $14,000. Epic. You can see this rise going everywhere. Now the red is beginning to go around the markets. We have the coin market capitalization at $386 billion. Crazy, guys, crazy. So we have Ethereum down, and you can see the red is starting to spread. We have a lot of coins that were up and now they're going down. Markets are responding to the price of Bitcoin surging. The question everybody's asking is, where is going to be the top?
Any more bright ideas?
I got a few. Yeah.
Now when you look at these charts and you look at the daily charts, it looks crazy. Look at that green candle, for goodness sake. Who is pumping the markets? No, it's not a pump and dump. It's just a pump forever. So let's go to what's happening in the markets. So first of all, Monero. If you notice, Monero has been going up today, and we have Mariah Carey selling an album for Monero with a discount, definitely, and other artists. And I saw this poll right here, which is very interesting. Do you believe celebrity endorsements have helped the blockchain industry? And the answer is just yes, they do, because more people that watch Mariah Carey will, or listen to her music, will want to know what cryptocurrencies are by buying Monero. They bought Bitcoin, they bought Monero. So you could calculate, you could say maybe Mariah Carey made Bitcoin go up, or did she? So I vote yes, definitely. And as you can see, the majority of the people believe the same way. These things, you just have to get someone to say. Now, Ethereum, what's happening with Ethereum? It's going down. Usually sometimes it goes up with Bitcoin, and we have crypto kitties. How would Trevor and James say this? Those cats you can't touch. Intangible cat talks. This video is not sponsored, by the way. So crypto kitties, what are they and how are they clogging up the network? So they are these collectible cats that you can buy, as you can see, and you breed them together, this with this, they create a baby, maybe this, you sell them, you hold them, you keep breeding them, but mainly people are using it to make a ton of money, and it has been clogging up the Ethereum network. It said that 15% of transactions on the Ethereum blockchain are done by this, and this has enabled people to question the scalability of the blockchain, not just scalability of Bitcoin, because we have Bitcoin having scalability issues and now Ethereum the same thing. So how big is the block size going to be before cryptocurrencies are going to be eventually scalable? That is the question we have, and just one dApp, decentralized application, can do this to the Ethereum network. Then what if 10 of these dApps are built? We have crypto doggies, we have crypto froggies, and so on and so forth. How will that work out for the blockchain? So maybe this might be why you see people now moving back to Bitcoin and be like, let's just stay with what we know. Or are people moving up to something different? And then we have IOTA. It is never a dull day in cryptocurrency. So IOTA has been going up crazy. I had a discussion with some people today, and they were so bullish on IOTA. They were like, they just want to buy IOTA. They don't care about Bitcoin. And I tried to explain, but they just wanted IOTA. And why not? It has been blowing up the past few days. If you know IOTA, you know that it has had a good run of late. Presently, IOTA is sitting on the fourth of the market at $4.23 after having a slight correction in its price. And there's a chance people are saying it's going to go to $10. And IOTA was just like yesterday at $39 when I saw it last, and today it's already blown up. And why is it going up? It is always what? News. There's news that IOTA is going to be partnering with Microsoft, Fujitsu, and some other big companies, which definitely means what? Great for IOTA. So we don't know how this movement is going to last, but enjoy the movement as it goes. If it gets to $10 from $4, you made so much profit. So let's get to the next stuff. Now, while Ethereum blockchain is going so slowly, which then now looks like a convenient attack on the Ethereum blockchain, we have Lightning being fully tested on the Bitcoin blockchain, which then increases the scalability question that we have, which was only able to be implemented due to the addition of SegWit. So does it mean that Roger Ver was only just stopping the progress of cryptocurrencies here and Jiahanhu? Possibly. Now we see great developments coming onto the blockchain of Bitcoin, increasing scalability. Charlie Lee, the creator of Litecoin, spoke on a similar issue today, saying that the price, the transaction they made today using Lightning Network was lovely, and why not? It makes for scalability. If we cannot get on-chain scaling, we get off-chain, side-chain scaling. We get the next best thing, and we still keep the blockchain secure because it's still secure. IOTA has a better blockchain maybe, but there's still untested waters, uncharted waters. Bitcoin has had time to test and learn, so it's lovely to see the Lightning Network being tested and approved on the Bitcoin network. Next up, so much news. Bitcoin used to buy luxury stuff, cars, yachts, and so on and so forth. You can see it. I've seen some posts about people selling their cars for only Bitcoin, and increases ability, but some people tend to think it's not actually positive for the blockchain because we don't need to spend our Bitcoins, we just need to hold our Bitcoins to the moon. So now this man, something about Senate, Texas, politics, congressman from Texas. So he made a poll today on his Twitter page, and this is a typical example of celebrities making cryptocurrencies look better by talking about them, because now thousands of people today found out about cryptocurrencies due to the poll he made on his page. Generally, he just asked if he goes to give a gift at a shop and you have to hold this gift for 10 years, which will you take? $10,000 worth of Federal Reserve notes, gold, Bitcoin, or 10-year US Treasury bonds? And as you can see, Bitcoin won it. People went crazy in the comments, and I could see some people hurt and pain, talking about how they want people to just lose their money in this cryptocurrency space. They just want you to lose your money because they didn't get in, or just because they feel angry and they feel spite. So the different feelings in the markets, but generally one thing I see with this is thousands of people got to see about cryptocurrencies. You can see 70,517 people voted on this poll. So a lot of these people that chose gold and chose all these other currencies will eventually have to find out what Bitcoin is, and more people just learned about Bitcoin today from just one poll. He has a lot of followers, and if you check his page, you can see that he didn't have this much followership and this much likes and comments in any of his previous posts, but this post seems to have gathered a lot of attention, a lot of discussions. People killed themselves in the comments. So, and now another thing you can get from this post is not just that Bitcoin is going to go far, but when you have all your Bitcoin, what do you do from there? You can diversify, and a lot of people still have faith in what? Gold. So you can definitely diversify into gold. That's what it tells you, but this is definitely not financial advice. And finally, I'll close with this. It's definitely going to be a sad day for this guy. Well, I guess it's always going to be a sad day for this guy, and this just gives you a lesson. What this guy did was that he threw away his hard drive holding up to 7,500 Bitcoins on them years ago, and today it is way more than $80 million. You can try to calculate that, but this post was made when it was $80 million, and he decided to dig up that landfill to find that amount of Bitcoin. So secure your currencies. there's no better way than to keep your Bitcoin safe. Buying Bitcoin is one thing, keeping it safe and protecting it from loss is another thing. So for the question of the day, how much do you think Bitcoin is going to get to before we finally have this long-term needed correction that we've been waiting for all the way from here, because we really need this correction? So I'd like to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. Thank you very much. If you're new to the channel, do leave a subscribe, and I'd love to hear from you. This has been Binannce, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.